Yeah, welcome to a short informational video. I just want to let you know some news about the PlayStation Communities apps on your cell phones and on your tablets if you're using those apps. Some people have told me and said, "Oh, I can't access my community anymore," and then others say, "No, I can still access it fine, so there's no problem there." I was able to use it still till a couple of days ago without any problems. And then all of a sudden, all I see now are those blue messages saying, thank you for using PlayStation Communities. The service provided by this app has ended. Continue enjoying communities on PS4. So I said, what do you mean? It has ended. And the next sentence it says, continue enjoying communities on PS4. So I did some digging and I found out that PlayStation has decided recently that they will discontinue the support for iOS and Android users or devices, these communities, PlayStation Communities app. So only the Communities app, the PlayStation Communities app, not the other ones. There's three currently there are three standalone apps for your tablets and cell phones. The PlayStation Communities, the normal PlayStation app where you can access your account and then search for profiles and access the web shop, etc. And the third one was the PlayStation Messenger. So PlayStation Messenger and the normal PlayStation app will continue on your cell phones and tablets, but not the PlayStation Community app. Which is kind of sad. I mean, well, it's not a drama, but I have a community, a relatively small one, about 150 users or so, where we have frequently, well, regularly, but not often, posted pictures, news, information, blah blah, which was kind of nice because it was quick, 2 clicks, and the stuff was on it. I could add pictures and post screenshots also via the PlayStation console itself. So it was kind of convenient and fast and visually pleasing. I found was quite nice. It looked nice, and people have used it. And I also know of these bigger YouTubers, for example. They all have big communities on PlayStation and have posted a lot of activity on there. So it probably has an impact on them, which have like 40, 50 or 100,000 users. It will have an impact on them, I guess. So that's kind of a bummer. But of course, the PlayStation communities have not disappeared. They are still accessible on the console, but it's a bit more, it's more inconvenient to write on there unless you have a keyboard attached to the PlayStation 4 console. And writing is, as you know, quite tedious with the controller alone. And if you want to post pictures on via the PlayStation 4 console, you will have to make use of a PC or laptop and a USB stick and transfer pictures over to the PS4 console. So that also takes a bit of time and a couple of more steps, and it's a bit more tedious. So it's kind of a bummer to do that now only to the PlayStation 4 console. So yeah, and what's the reason for it? Well, there's two plausible reasons. One is more fact-based. The other one is at the moment it's still a rumor, but it makes a lot of sense, and I would actually welcome that, and I'm pretty sure you will do as well. So the first fact-based reason why Sony has discontinued services and support for the PlayStation Communities app on iOS and Android devices is that actually, as a matter of fact, not many people have used it. And well, I've known a lot of people. I know a lot of people that use it, but I also know a few that do not use it, and they say, "Oh, I don't need it. I really don't need it." So I can't really speak for everybody. I don't know the statistics, how many have used it versus have not used it. So that could be a reason, yeah. But and that's what Sony says. And there's a couple of articles out there that say that there haven't been enough users for Sony to invest a lot of money to support this app and keep it running. But the other reason, and I think this one is more plausible, is that they want to discontinue this app and probably the other apps in the future as well, because as you know, there's three standalone, or there were, now it's two only, but there were three standalone apps for mobile devices. And for me, that was also like, why is there three? Why can't there be one app for everything? Yeah, for example, the PlayStation Messenger app takes away a lot of space. If you have noticed that on your mobile devices, it takes quite a lot of space away. And I said, why is there always three apps? Why do I have to download three apps and then go to one and then go to the other and then go to the other? Why is there not one app for all? And that brings me to the more plausible reason why they were discontinued with the Communities app. It's because the PlayStation 5 will come out in a couple of months, and there's also rumor that there will be a new app for mobile device users that has one app for everything. So it will consolidate all these other three apps into one, which makes sense, and I would very much welcome that, and I'm pretty sure you will do as well, so that you have one-stop shop solution for everything that's happening in PlayStation. So that's the other reason, and it remains to be seen what will happen in December, or earlier or later. We don't know yet exactly, but as I said, December, and there will probably be an app coming out which encompasses everything that this PlayStation 5 has to offer. And that makes sense. So I'm leaning more towards that reason, rather than not enough people have used it, because there were a lot of communities out there, and I'm pretty sure they're not too happy about this is now only accessible through your PlayStation 4 console. You know how tedious it is to type stuff in via with your controller only, unless you have a keyboard attached. You can still do it, so the communities are not gone. They're still there in your PlayStation 4 console, but it's now a bit more tedious to access them. If you want to upload pictures, you can do that, but you need a PC or a laptop and then use a USB stick to transfer it over to your PlayStation console. And I'm, for one, not quite happy to do that, because it's just too much hassle. So I'll just wait and see. Like I said, my community was relatively small. We have used it, but not in a crazy manner like other communities do. So for me, it's not really a letdown, but it's a bit of a letdown. But I'm pretty sure something new and better will come out in a couple of months. So yeah, that's just the information that I want to share with you today. Since some people have asked what's going on with the PlayStation communities, and why don't they work, and why can't I access them, and other people said they can still access them. So in fact, some people can still access them for whatever reason, but they have phased it out, and probably that phase out period is only now just being completed, or is, I don't know, maybe some technical bug still, and it's still open, and you're still able to access the ghost site or something. I don't know. But I can't access it anymore since a couple of days ago. I'm only getting this blue screen, and but on the PlayStation it works fine, so everything is still there. I can still post, I can read the old messages and see the old pictures, so everything is still there. It's just not working on the app anymore. Okay, so yeah, let me know what if any impact it had on you. On your community, if you had one, or on the communities that you liked to see on your cell phone or on your tablet, and what do you think about that you have to now exclusively use the PlayStation console, and if you would welcome a new app that encompasses all that the PlayStation 5 will have to offer in the future, so in December or later or earlier, we don't know. So will you welcome that or not? I for one will do welcome a new app which has everything included. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you like the information, then leave a like and or subscribe, or leave a comment. And yeah, see you next time. Stay healthy, stay safe, and thanks for watching.